Yep, I got it.
DVAR key. Okay.
Petey.
So really,
Like Go said, we don't know that program, but FSE
Testy,
Planner
we are live.
was built
Don't say.
for FSE, and it
Oh,
gives you
bugger.
everything.
Yeah, this one is too, Pizza.
Okay, cool.
yeah, this gives you how much fuel you need. It gives you a map of where all your flights are. Pretty good.
FSC Planner does that too. Now, we're not beating up on this program because we just don't know it. FSC Planner is free. It also uses back-end SQL databases. It looks like Aardvark does too. And so it's super fast. It does use your user key.
Well, this one can too.
Yeah, it breaks out your flights, obviously by nautical mile, but it also breaks it out. You could break it out by flight, or you could break it out pay per leg, or the total pay, or the shortest distance. There's a million filters you can put on this thing as you get your route in. And so you load a geographical area in this, and then you tell it to find me all these routes. And then you can filter those routes because maybe you don't want to do any VIPs. VIPs losing money anyways. You can
the
direction you want to travel, and it'll find the best route. And when you're flying Aardvark, you should have seen now when you're finding routes that obviously there's hub airports, right?
Right.
And did you have any favorite airports that you like to fly out of, in and out routes?
Oh my gosh.
Name a few of them because if they're big, I'll know
them. Give me 1 second. SLCB, I think's a good one.
Yep.
I was just down there today. SASA is a really good one.
SASA, SKBO. Yeah, I know.
Yes, SKBO.
So we're going to get along just fine. So one of the things, one of the things you have to, I don't know if you know this too. You get penalized if you take too many hops. You leave a home airport, right? Like SKBO. Right. And did you know if you fly more than 3 hops away and come back to SKBO, you get penalized? Most
Is that
people
what the
don't
ground
know this.
fees are?
Well, it's the booking fees on your green assignment passengers.
Huh.
Specifically, the green assignment passengers will kill you. Every flight that you fly from now on, you need to be thinking about this. And I'm not saying this is a hard written rule, because if you're trying to move a plane from point A to point B, you're obviously not going to come back to point A. But every flight that you need to fly from now on needs to be at a home airport that's got a lot of assignments. You've looked it up on either Flight Planner or FSC Planner or Aardvark, and you need to limit your hops to no more than 3 out. Typically, the most profitable are what we call ABC routes. You're leaving from Airport A, you're going to B, Airport C, then you're coming back to A, and those are called circle routes. Those are absolutely the most profitable flights you can do in this entire game. I don't care what airport you're at.
So check out my screen for a minute. This is FSC Plan. This is the flight I got ready for tomorrow. I'm going to be flying.
EAS 7025 heavy cleared to East Midlands Airport is filed.
Yeah.
So there's what we use, Flight Planner. Flight per
Pizza, we're seeing your airplane on the screen.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, I know why. So there you go. So here's this run here.
Wow.
All right. It's a different run, dude, but it's 28,000 or 70,000. And so if you're going to do this run here,
it's $28,000 per hour.
But watch this. There's nautical miles, $73.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
and that's low because something else a lot of people don't understand. When you fly out of these hub airports like this, and you fly all the big jobs out, the $91, $98 per nautical miles, or the $35,000 to $36,000 per hour flights, it takes a day and a half for them to regenerate.
Right.
So you got to let that airport cool off. Go do something else. Go fly
I
the
know all about
770.
that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, there you go.
So here,
Yeah, I've been waiting.
We like to keep these big airplanes in certain
Parking
areas,
brakes are set.
and
You
you'll
may
discover
lift.
where those areas are as you
Parking
start
brakes
flying
set.
with
Lifting
us.
the aircraft.
so here you go.
This is part of FSC. Go back up to the top just for
We're
a second,
cleared
if
for
you don't
start and
mind.
push.
Yep.
So this tells you
Okay,
exactly how many
cleared for
legs the
push
hop
start.
and all the hops you got to do, the distance. This will automatically load this into FS economy for you.
Yeah.
So you don't have to type or click or do nothing. It automatically loads it in there, and
Wow.
it tells you your fuel usage to
brakes
do
are
the
released.
entire hop. So go back up just for a second, Pizza. So you're doing 905 gallons to
start in
do
the
all
sequence.
of those hops. That's at
Okay.
its recommended cruise speed. So if you like to keep it to the firewall, you might want to add more fuel. And then this is each individual hop. So it's telling you your estimated fuel usage of 250 gallons. It tells you how much max fuel you could load to fly that leg. You never want to overweight
wow.
your airplane. You never want to max out. It's also going to give you some navigation stuff if you like doing VORs and NDBs like I do. And these are each of its hops. It's also telling you, go back up to the top for a second, to the top of that page. And let's scroll down a little bit slower. So it's telling you all the information on the airports from this PDF. You can click those links and it'll pull them up for you in FSC economy. That's okay, Pizza.
Oh,
Go back.
nice.
And the other thing it's going to tell you is, go ahead and scroll down. This is how much revenue, go up and stop. Okay. So it's telling you your passenger counts, everything else. But the key thing is it's telling you your revenue per hop. Now you can go ahead and go all the way to the bottom, Pizza. So each time you land, you can look at this PDF and you know how much gallons of fuel you need to make it to the next hop. And it's very, very accurate. And so Pizza's going to make revenue. His revenue is going to be $39,540. That's after all expenses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
So I've been flying the CJ4 because I've noticed it's like a boss starting out, you know, making money. But I have noticed now that this 700 ER is a serious money maker too.
So you have a CRJ 700?
No, I keep telling myself to save up, but I don't know if you guys noticed. They just introduced like a whole bunch of no hours CJ4s for nothing. So I just bought a whole bunch of them like an idiot.
What do you mean?
Roger.
Like yesterday, they released 4 or 5 CJ4s with no hours on them.
Thank you and
from
goodbye.
970.
A CJ4 or CRJ 700?
CJ4. Sorry.
And what do you mean they released? Oh, in game in FS economy
Yeah.
they released a bunch. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the primary airplane you fly?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm starting to get into the 700 ER.
Okay. All right.
But you don't have a CRJ 700.
No. I'm
You gotta
saving up
have
for
one in
one.
your. You gotta have one in your sim.
I got it. Yeah, I get it.
That's what we're asking. Do you have a CRJ 700 or something that you can alias that's inside your sim that will work as a CRJ 700?
Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much got every plane you could imagine in
All
the
right.
sim.
Cool. Well, you flew a CR. Did you fly one of our CRJ 700s today or yesterday?
Today, yes.
Okay. So then you have something that matched to it and worked. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I flew. I made sure I did Eastern hops when I flew with you guys.
Yeah, we've seen it. You showed up on our spreadsheet.
No.
We have a dashboard that's a spreadsheet, a Google sheet that the officers of the company use.
Okay. I've been trying to fly the Lockheed. What was it? The C-132.
Lockheed C-130.
Yeah, I've noticed that the new Captain Sim one doesn't have as many jobs as the generic one, which is unfortunate.
Well, there's
Good
two
thing,
things
guys.
about the best thing to use the C-130 for. The C-130, the best thing to use it for is to build out FBOs and use it as a slave labor airplane for your company, for the Eastern Hops group. It is not a moneymaker.
Oh,
And
okay.
anybody that's ever told you that, I can show you the data.
Well, the only reason I say that's because Daniel HV, I swear, when he wants to make money, he can make it, and it's with that plane. It's crazy the money he made with that plane.
And I'll take a BA 146 or a CRJ 700, and I'll run circles. I'll double his money in a day.
Oh, I don't doubt it. That's why I knew this 700 ER was going to be a moneymaker.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do it in a CRJ 200. I mean, and I'm not picking on him. Everybody only knows what they know, and we've got about 5 or 6 pilots, 7 pilots now, that can do the same thing. The CRJ, I mean, the Lockheed 130 is a great plane for moving mass amounts of supplies between your FBOs, but really it's not a moneymaker. They're fun to fly, I guess, if you want to fly outside a cockpit, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I don't recommend trying to save money up to buy one of those at all.
Did you say you bought a bunch of CJ4s?
Yeah, actually, I have 2 on there right now for sale.
There you go.
One's E. Musk, and the other one, I think it's 2 million and 2.1 million is me. Yeah, those are both mine. E. Musk and the PPJ LT, mine.
Very nice, dude. You just
I got one.
You're buying airplanes and trying to flip them for a little profit.
You know, I thought that'd be a good idea, but it's not working out.
Well, you got to wait for them to. You got to wait for somebody to buy them. The good news is, you know, everybody that has 2020, even if it's the basic edition, has a CJ4. I mean, so that's a good thing. Eventually, it'll sell.
See, this one here that you got for 2.1, you need to bring that down to, like, you know, make a couple 100,000 or 400,000, but the 2 million is a lot. You know?
Oh, I know.
You'll get it figured out. You're still learning.
How much you paid for $1 million?
Yeah, $1 million. I think both of them was like 1.3 mil.
That's not bad.
Of course, I got 3 of them. I was debating on buying a 4th one, but I told myself you need to save for the 700 ER.
And one of the things we do with all of our pilots, every one of them, if they buy an aircraft, they can lease it to us. We'll pay all the maintenance, all the engine fixes, all the airframe fixes, all the membership fees, right? And so you don't have to worry about it. If you ever leave the group, you know, just be nice and say, hey, I got to go. I'm taking my airplane, and take your airplane and go somewhere else. We typically don't have pilots that leave us once they get with us.
No, I could tell. I mean, it's the most active group.
We are very much an active group. We are also very much an oddball group, but we're all family. Like I said, Pizza's been doing this. I think Pizza was doing flight simulators before there were computers, right?
Amen to that.
We just switched over to our 16th year anniversary.
Wow.
But you'll have fun here, and we're going to go slow with you and let you get your feet wet, and we'll get you up to speed as quick as you want to.
Have you been on our website yet?
No, I haven't. I didn't know you had one.
EasternHops.com.
Okay.
Go check it out.
I'll check it out. All right.
We have a group of people in here that don't do FSC as well. They do other things. They do long haul flights. They do another little virtual airline called Smart Cars that Eastern Hops has been in for, and I do mean forever. So there's all kinds of activities. Every Sunday we have Cessna Sunday. We kind of take a break from FSC. Most of your FSC pilots will be in the Cessna Sunday running around in some kind of Cessna, doing these little short hops, bush type pilot stuff, all kinds of stuff. And that's been a tradition with Eastern Hops forever. And then every now and then we'll just pop off and say, hey, let's go, you know, do some canyon carving, and we'll get into our little P-51 Mustangs or whatever and fly up and down valleys. So you got all kinds.
Every Sunday, 11 o'clock Eastern, we do Cessna Sunday, Cessna 172. And we're on our, tomorrow, will be our 627th week. We've done it.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, tell me about it if I think of it. I'm like, holy shit. And our the website and all that, we have our main. So when we first started, we have our own virtual airline system. It's a basic charter op. So there's a application called Smart Cars that tracks the flight. So it's fly what, where, when you want, but it's for all the aircraft. It's for the biggies and the 747s and the 787s and all that stuff, and right down to the Cessna 172. And that's for virtual money too. But we have the FSE mainly for like the CRJ 700 and lower. Like more or less GA.
Peanam rolling.
Yeah.
Good luck, Peanam.
What's going on?
May the gods of air be with you. May you land safely. We still fly DC-6s in FSC economy from time to time. DC-3s, you'll see me fly the Twin Otter. I'll get in airplanes that don't make money, a lot of money, just because they're so slow. But I enjoy flying them. I love flying that Twin Otter, turn the weather nasty, and fly NDBs or VORs, do ILS landings because you can't see, fly IFR. I've got a Widgeon up in Alaska that I love to fly. It's leased to Eastern Hops. I bought it and basically have given it to Eastern Hops. I won't let them pay me back. And you have a lot of pilots in our group that kind of do that. They'll buy an airplane and they don't use it as much, so they'll flip it over to Eastern Hops and let the other pilots enjoy it. But like that little Widgeon, that's definitely not a moneymaker. It's slow. I'd make more money in a 172, but I love flying that little airplane.
So I got a question about the DC-6. That was the first plane I flew on here. My flaps don't go down no more.
What kind of controller system do you have? Like, are
Xbox.
You're flying Xbox?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm at a dead end there, brother. I've never even owned a console before, so I have no idea.
I even tried it with the keyboard, and it still wouldn't put the flaps in.
So you went into controls. You went into controls and tried to map it, and it still wouldn't let you map it.
Yeah, like when I first was flying it, it worked perfect. But here lately, it's just like I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and it's just flaps will not go down.
So you can fly Xbox with a console 2020, and you can use FSE.
Well, I Bluetooth my controller with my PC.
Skip hall departure
Yeah, but
EAS
no, but you're
7025 heavy is at
you're using
4,900
FSE
feet, climbing 6,000
to
feet.
fly on a Xbox console 2020.
No, I'm using an FSC with the Windows computer. So.
Oh, but you're using I got you. You're using an Xbox controller to control the Windows machine.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
Is that what you're saying, Donathan?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
and even
okay.
when I go inside the plane and I put the flaps down, like it works, the lever works in the plane, but you go outside and they're not down. I'm like, what in the world? I didn't know if it was a common issue.
So you're inside the cabin of the airplane. You reach down there and you manually pull that lever back, and they go back. But when you exit the airplane and look at it outside view, you're saying those flaps are still neutral.
Yeah.
Well,
Even if you use the inside of the virtual cockpit and use the virtual handle?
Yep.
Oh.
So I found a really good job that paid a lot. I was like, all right, we're going to do it, because some guy must have lost connection or something, because it was like a 5-mile job, but it was $100 per nautical mile because it was nothing. And I tried taking off 100 times, and without the flaps down, I couldn't take off, no matter how long the runway was.
brother, I know what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is.
I guarantee you.
It's called the Devil's Stick. The DC-6 happens to be my favorite airplane in the entire game. So
I love it.
if you are sitting in the seat of your DC-6 and you look immediately down and to the right, but almost straight down to your right, there's a gust lock lever. If you do not pull that up, only 2 throttles will go to max throttle. The other 2 are stuck at no more than half, and your flaps will not work. No matter what button you push.
Yeah, it's a red bell bar right beside on the left side of the console where the throttles are. Right by your seat. Right?
It'll be right by your hip, between your hip and your kneecap, down and on your right.
You'll even see the bar going across the throttle quadrant.
Yep, that is exactly what your problem is.
Yep.
And I have actually managed to take that airplane off with the gust lock on, but it didn't end well.
Yeah, I don't know how you did, because I barely got off the ground.
And they have thrusters too. You get to know how to use it and all that.
Have you guys watched Ice Pilots? Because that's kind of what made me want to fly it so much.
Yeah, dude, I know, right? I fell in love with the DC-6. I could not make myself buy it because it was so damn expensive, you know. And the more I looked at it and read on it and seen all those steam gauges and all the dials and stuff, I finally, it's like I said, as soon as I bought it, you can ask Pizza, when I first joined Eastern Hops, that's all I flew.
2014, we had a real life Eastern Hops meet and greet. We went to the Hamilton, Ontario air show, and me.
Oh wow!
Yeah, one of the guys we stopped. We were in a trailer or a little mini cart, and we stopped off at the booth because we were looking for another spot. And all of a sudden, these cameras come around the corner, and there was Mikey McBride.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we got to talk to him. I was telling him about Eastern Hops and everything and all that, and yeah, it was pretty good. And with the cameras, we had a sign for a release because we were on film, but you know, we made 6 months, but we never made the cut.
Crazy.
Well, it's 10 after 6 in the morning here, boys. I'm going to bed. It's nice to talk to you. And
yes,
again soon. Just before I go, like I said, you know, if we help you out, you know, don't take it as we're thinking you don't know or like that, but we just want to help you out to make the maximum dollars, right?
Right. I appreciate it.
And you're going to have some people that are a lot less persistent than I can be, and then you're gonna have some that might be more persistent. Don't ever take it personal. You know, it's just people being people, right?
Yeah,
right.
Personal. We're all we all know each other, but you know, when you first come in here to get to know the different personalities, it can be, I don't think overwhelming, but you know, it's you know,
it can be overwhelming.
There's gonna be 10, 15, 20 people in here.
Right.
City 934 Airport is a
how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Cessna Sunday.
33.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
And Cessna Sunday, we can have anywhere from 35 to 50.
That's crazy.
From all over the world.
Maintain present heading.
Yeah, Peanam is from way up in the top of Greenland.
Yeah,
They don't let him come down south of the Arctic Circle.
He even touched the pyramids last week.
Yeah.
I don't live in Greenland. Come on, Gray.
You in Iceland?
I live in Nottingham, England.
Listen to it.
Oh.
Man, come on, you know his.
Oh yeah, I can hear it in your voice.
That don't mean he didn't move up there.
I ain't ever going to Greenland.
Peanam, did I ever tell you about the wanker joke I had going? What happened to me?
Did you ever tell me about what, pizza?
You know, wanker. Oh, no, not wanker, sorry. Tosser. What is the tosser over there?
Yeah, tosser is a wanker, same thing, yeah.
Okay, so anyway, we went to this casino, me and my buddy. This is back in 2002, 2003. So they had a TGIF, thank God it's Friday, restaurant there. It's a big bar, whatever. Long story short, I walk in, my buddy's about 10, 15 feet behind me. I sat down at the corner of the bar. The bartender's throwing these bottles up in the air. And my buddy comes in, hey, Ryan, check out this tosser. And
He got banned.
oh my God. Professional skills went way out the door. He goes, I ain't no fucking wanker. What for tosser? What the? Oh yeah, he went H. I was like, whoa. We're like, because I heard the accent, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, buddy. You're tossing bottles up in the air. When you toss bottles up in the air, you're a tosser.
No, in the UK, he's probably classed as a juggler.
Yeah. So there you go. See, there you go.
He's juggling bottles, not tossing them.
So your trunk is a bonnet, and your hood's a what? Boot or what? I don't know.
Yeah, the
You got them
trunk.
backwards, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the front of the car's the bonnet. What you call the fender is the bumper, and the trunk is the boot.
The fender is the bumper.
We call it a bumper. Yeah, you call it a fender.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Oh my God, you had a fender bender. If you say that over here, somebody is saying, is the driver of the car a homosexual?
Oh my God!
Because that's what a bender is over here, is a homosexual.
Wait, what?
Oh wow.
Come on. You know,
Shit, I've even been over
bend your
there.
wist over and point it
Yeah,
down
no,
with
I
you.
understand the implication. I
What?
just never knew that.
We call it a pavement, you call it a sidewalk.
That is crazy.
You know, we did invent English, you know, you just changed it to what you wanted to call your things.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Well,
Here
we
we
are,
go.
you know, English. You don't have the American language.
You know what?
Speak
Well,
English.
we just improved upon it, right?
Beg to differ. Tomato.
You know a fender's not a bumper. A bumper is in the front of your car when you bump into other cars.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's called over here. It's a bumper.
Yeah, but you said a fender is called a bumper over there.
Yeah, that's right. We call it a bumper. You call it a fender.
Then
The
what
fender's
the
on the side of the car, the left and right fender.
What's the thing in
Oh,
front?
Okay.
The bumper is the thing in the front, the little chrome piece that goes in the front of the car and the back of the car. Those are bumpers.
Yeah, but you have those like little blocks. We don't have
Yeah.
those. We don't have those over here. Ours is all blended into one.
Well, yeah, believe me, there's a bumper underneath it, but it's just a shell over.
We don't have those extra square bits on the front of ours, what you then may call a bumper. The whole thing's just blended in. Let me show you a picture of my car.
Anyway, I'm going back.
Well, I mean, we have those too. Most cars that we have over here today, there's no like chrome bumper on them. I was just showing my age a little bit. Like now, my pickup trucks, my 3/4 tons, they have bumpers. They have cattle guards.
Ooh. All right, boys, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Hey, we'll see you
Night.
tomorrow.
No,
Pizza.
See you later. Okay, I'm gonna put a
Hey,
picture
don't you
in the general chat. All right, this is my car.
don't you guys call cars lorries there?
No, it's a truck. That's a transport truck.
No.
Car's
Okay.
all right. Car's a
Where'd
car.
you post that? Where'd you
Or
post
you
your
call
car?
it a motor vehicle.
Yeah, motor vehicle. Yeah, that's the way all of our cars are now.
There you go. See, that's mine, and all that front
And
bit
you're
there.
and that
that's just-
picture you took there, everything down below the headlight and to the left underneath the grill, that would be considered a bumper. Even on those cars, that's still a bumper.
Yeah, that's a bumper to us. But there's
And everything to the down and to the right of that, over the wheel wells, that's a fender.
okay, we'd call that the wheel arch or the wing.
Okay. And then you got your doors. I'm assuming y'all call them doors. There's no fucking telling.
Yeah, a door is a door.
Okay.
Oh, man,
And then
oh,
the,
wait.
behind the door is called a quarter panel.
Like the fenders in the back are called quarter panels.
Yeah, we can call them quarter panels or wings. And this is a picture of my my trunk. Or the only reason I've got pictures of my car is because when I went on holiday, I polished my car. Some guys parked it somewhere, and look at the fucking state of it when I come back. About
Jesus Christ.
mate, the guy
It
ran
looked
off.
like they fingerprinted the thing.
It's leaves. All leaves
Oh,
and fucking sat on it.
shit.
Oh, mate, I went ape shit. The guy ran off. He thought I was going to attack him at the airport. Fucking Thursday night, mate. I nearly did. I nearly strangled the twat in the car park.
Jesus.
Hey, where'd you post these pictures?
General chat. Look for.
Start scrolling up.
You need to go in the list.
Oh, yep.
Hold on a sec. Listen.
Look at my roof, look.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. You need to go up, Jonathan. Go up to the top of the list where it says server rules. The room that says server rules. Check that out. Because I gave you access, direct access in. You see the room that says server rules?
Yeah.
Click on that, and you'll see a whole bunch of spiel. But in the bottom, you're going to see a little 100% emoji.
Right. I got it.
All right, now go over to the left again in the list, and look for server roles. And you're going to see a bunch of tabs like announcements, Flight Simulator 2020, FS Economy.
Oh, okay.
You got to give yourself 2020.
Would you be happy with that, Gray?
No.
I'm just going to show you a little video that I took, obviously, before I left
Whoa,
with my car.
your rim is all fucked up.
That's what I mean. My car was fucking valeted, polished. Oh, I mean, like I say, I was fucking fuming when he gave me my car back. And he turned up fucking late as well. Get a 5-hour flight back from Egypt, landed at Heathrow. I've got a 2-hour drive from the airport back home, and the twat still turns up fucking 45 minutes late with my car.
Wow.
2020.
And then he brings it back, and that's what it looks like.
Did he run up any mileage on it? It looks like he took it out in the countryside.
To be fair, it only had about an extra 8 miles on, so I expected him to drive it some distance from the airport. So that wasn't the issue. But I'm just trying to upload one before.
Yeah, I would have been pretty hot.
No, that's definitely paying for a detail, that's for sure.
And what are you thinking if you run a business doing that? I walk out, I know my guy's coming to get his car.
And
I know
that's
what time his flight. Yeah, I would have cleaned it up. I would have paid to have it clean.
I can see it was 45 minutes being late because it was they cleaned it quick. No,
they cleared it. He didn't even clear the windscreen when he dropped the car off. All the leaves were stuck under the wipers, so the wipers weren't even connected to the glass. So I was just like, oh man.
What, they have a hurricane there or something?
No, just like say, is that time of year, fall, autumn, whatever you call it. I get leaves are coming off trees, but by the looks of it, he parked it in a fucking mud bath somewhere in the shittiest field, like you say, under the biggest fucking trees going. And like I say, didn't even have the decency to clean the shit off the car, just literally turns up with it like that.
Well, hopefully you're gonna friggin' get to, complain.
Oh yeah. I rang the boss up straight away there and then, and but they ain't gonna exactly give me no refund because they told me they didn't even accept any loss or damage to the vehicle or anything that was missing from inside my car. I mean, how's that possible?
Well, I'd be definitely posting them on their media or something.
Yelp. If y'all have Yelp over there, just go out there and tell the truth, show the pictures. They can't sue you. I mean, you're showing exactly what happened.
All right, boys. Good night.
Good night for the 4th time, Pizza. Go to bed.
Yeah, night pizza.
Good night.
There you go. It should be coming through now, Gray. This is the video of my car as I left it.
Oh, so you shot a real quick video before you left the airport?
Oh yeah, so they couldn't say back, oh, that mark was on the car before you came. So look how clean it is.
Bro, I would be...
Not a mark on the body. Like you say, you can see yourself in the the door, wing, what fender, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I would have been hot. They would have been paying for something.
So I basically just did all the corners of the car just to show that there, there's no dents or anything. Like you can see the boots clean, the whole car's clean.
Was that a video before you left?
Yeah, I took one before I dropped it off, just so they couldn't say.
Good job.
Do you know what I mean? And then this is how I got it back.
Yeah, that's a good call on that one. Yep, that's good. Good call. That's a beautiful car, man. Holy motherfucker.
Yeah, like I say, the bloke ran off. I thought I was going to strangle him. I fucking nearly did.
Oh, he literally ran off, did he?
Oh, yeah. He went to give him my keys back. He was gone. He was shooting off down the car park. I was raging and he disappeared and gone.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd probably pull about 10 feet away from you, put the keys in the hood, and run like a motherfucker. All right, I'm out. Bye.
Okay, night next time. 8 time, Peter. Where are you going? Huh? Where's she going? Oh, me? Me? You do know it's only 10:30. I know it's 11:30 Egyptian time. Okay. With a bit of warning to you, don't drop your car off with assholes.
London Center EAS 7025 Heavy is passing flight level tree 10, descending 14,000 feet.
EAS 7025 Heavy London Center. Continue to Doulas as planned. EAS 7025 Heavy descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Orange 505 traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 10 Airbus A20M. Report them in sight.
Hey, Donathan.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. EAS 7025 Heavy.
EAS 7025 Heavy traffic is 4 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level tree 40 Boeing 737. Report them in sight. Orange 505 have the Airbus A20M in sight.
EAS 7025 Heavy have the Boeing 737 in sight.
I see Wake for people.
What's up, Grumpy?
What are you doing, Wake? Well after your big time.
Well, we had another storm come through here, blew over another tree. I spent all morning, yesterday morning, cutting that tree off the top of my house.
Okay.
And so we lost another one of our big ass trees. No, I didn't say big ass.
I had to think about that. That's what I got. Ash trees. Something that they're exotic to you.
Oh.
Hey, here's a question for you. What is one of the tallest trees in the world?
What's sorry?
Sequoia. In fact, they're the tallest trees in the world.
Are they? But some of the oldest.
Cherry trees are pretty tall.
Who trees?
Cherry trees. You get
Cherry?
them in, yeah, you get them in
Redwoods.
Western
I'm sorry.
Australia.
Not the sequoias, it's the redwoods in California.
Yeah, I got you. What about the Australian eucalyptus? It gets to be a hell of a height.
I don't know that I've ever seen one.
Yeah, we've got them all over here. They're in pretty much the same tree, the southern hemisphere. Not too much in South America, I don't think, but definitely South Africa and Australia. Yeah. Well, our girls beat Wales at rugby. Just managed to squeak through, 55-3.
You beat them 55-3 and you just managed to squeak through? Evidently, I don't understand your scoring methodologies in rugby, sir.
5 for try, 2 for conversion, 3 for penalty.
Oh. And that was the All Blacks. Who did they play?
This is the the ladies.
Oh, I got you.
Rugby being played here in Australia. No, I don't think it is being played in Australia. It's being played here. So
World Cup's in England, isn't it?
Don't think so.
I'm sure when I went on holiday a week ago, the Rugby World Cup was in the UK because it was doing all 3 formats: the men's, the women's, and the disabled as well as something. I don't know.
Rugby or rugby league?
Yeah, it might be the Rugby League World Cup. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of it.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, it's our national sport.
Yeah, the Rugby League World Cup. New Zealand beat Ireland 48-10 yesterday.
Yes, so that's like rugby league. Yeah, stupid game played by thugs.
I'm a football guy myself.
Nah, they kick it with their heads and they cheat. Bunch of pansies.
Or maybe you call it soccer.
We do.
Wait, New Zealanders call quote unquote football soccer?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Footy or football, that's rugby union.
Yeah, Aussie rules. Aussie rules football.
Or Aussie rules if you're in Australia. So we to make the difference, soccer. And if you've seen them cheat like they do, pretend to be hurt, rolling on the ground as if they've been shot with the knob of their own ship.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you tell us exactly how you feel? Because we're getting mixed messages over here, buddy. We're not sure if you like this game called soccer or this rugby league or not.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not a soccer fan. It's got all the worst things about professional sport, where the players are bought and sold like property, cattle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know that because you see your players traded like cards. Same thing with soccer.
All of our sports have turned into millionaires arguing with billionaires. That's all our sports is.
And they are not heroes.
Not anymore.
No. Not at all. Peanam sounds as if he had an English accent.
I do have an English accent.
But he lives in Greenland. Sorry, go ahead.
Greenland?
Nottingham, England. Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome, sir. I'm going to get that rumor started. I promise you.
Yeah, I'm going to start saying that you're from somewhere else too now.
Yeah.
But it's hard with that deep Texan accent to say you're from anywhere else.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can clean that up a little bit for you and try not to use the East Texas vernacular.
Yeah, but then you see your sentence construction will let you down every time.
Oh, I will never meet the standards of New Zealandese. And it's funny you said that because me and Peanam just had a discussion on the English language, and he didn't believe me when I said we Americans improved most of it drastically.
No. I'm with Peanam here. You guys are still using the English of Chaucer and Spencer when the country was first settled by English people.
Yeah.
So your language hasn't grown.
Yeah.
Well, see what happened. Let me explain a little piece of history to you. When we decided to kick King George III's ass out of our country and take it away from him, we decided to change the language as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Because we don't want to speak like the man that was, taxing us out of existence.
No, he probably didn't speak in all those complex double negatives either. Or insist that somebody...
Oh, you mean like irregardless? He probably never said that, did he?
Yeah, he probably didn't say irregardless.
I could do this all day. I know a bunch of double negatives.
I know. You don't even know you're using them.
Most people don't.
Trip up the whole. I know when I'm using them. This is always the Christ out of me.
Oh, that's because you're so old that they... When you went to school, they actually taught the proper way to speak English. They don't. They do not do that anymore.
Queen's English. Bath.
I watched
Bath? Bath?
Listen to it lost. I listened to just about every speech Queen Elizabeth made. I wasn't there when she was crowned, but I listened to it on the radio, and her language changed over the many years she's on the phone. She spoke more and more like the common herd towards the end, without any plumbing and asking.
Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Echo Mike Echo transition. Clear to Echo Mike Echo.
Well, me and you've discussed this once or twice. The English language is also going the way of manhood and chivalry in our society.
Yes, they've got the wrong slant on it, my friend. I still want to get my idea across. The more precise your language is, the better chance you've got of imparting that idea to somebody else.
Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Echo Mike Echo transition. Clear to Echo Mike Echo EAS 7025 heavy.
Unfortunately.
You're not going anywhere. Me and my wife haven't come down there yet. Until we make that trip, you can't go anywhere.
London Center KLM 69.
You've got to stay here for another 30, 40 years before you've saved up enough pennies.
So you say you live in the deep south, Gray, but you've actually not been to the deep south.
Have you been south of the equator, Peanam?
I have. I have a shellback card to prove it.
Have I been where? Sorry.
South of the equator.
Oh yeah, I went to Australia, Western Perth to 99, 2000 for the millennium.
Right, so you know what the southern skies look like at night.
Oh yeah, amazing. Next different level. I think they said Perth's called the City of Lights because it's that bright you can see it from space. So yeah, there was the moon was very large. Yeah, amazing at night.
Yes, I'd like to take Susan down to Otago and camp out on a nice clear night because there's an area down there that is a light-free preserve. You are not allowed to shine lights into the sky.
Yeah, we went as far south as Albany.
Yes.
Down to where the old whaling station was down there.
Just cool. Below Esperance. Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's where we experienced. That's where we experienced the cherry trees.
Yes.
Yep. There's a thing there that you can do a walk in the canopies on some metallic bridges that sway and replicate the swaying of the canopy sort of thing. my wife about shit herself. Well, I thought it was pretty cool. She's not really into heights, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, there's another one up at Cairns. You take the train up to Corunda and come back on the Sky Trail, cable cars type stuff. And you stop off at various places. You can walk around in the canopy in their so-called rainforest, but they don't know what rain is.
No, I ain't seen rain for a few weeks, but this morning we've definitely got some classic UK rain.
Okay, that's that grey drizzle.
No, it's a bit heavier than drizzle this morning. A bit heavier.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'm about 30 miles out.
Where are you flying, guys?
I am in Papua New Guinea.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the
stuff.
CRJ 700, one of our CRJ 700s needed to be used up the Indonesia peninsula, so I just flew from the west coast of Africa, or the west coast of Africa all the way over here. I just literally just landed.
I'm descending into one of my local airports, which is called East Midlands, just outside of Nottingham. It's flying from Amsterdam. As you can see, the clouds are nice and grey.
Isn't that fairly normal?
Well, I don't know, because I've just been in Egypt for 2 weeks and I've not seen a cloud for 2 weeks.
It's wide open. Right? You know where we are in relation to Australia, obviously. And nothing stops the wind. It leaves South America and heads eastward round the South Polar ice cap, and then next to the land it sees us. Quite interesting. When Peter Blake was practicing for the what's it, the America's Cup, and so they were sailing out there and they were skiing or bouncing off the top of 40-foot waves in a sailboat. Bastards are mad. Oh, Norman, they're selling the Bob Mott coffee cup at a discount if you want one. You'd have to change your name, of course.
What's that,
What?
sorry?
For Ghost.
Say it again, bro.
You'd have to the Bob coffee mugs on special at Amazon. If you want one.
I'm gonna have to consider that a hard pass. I get reminded enough that, of course, I'm right. I'm Bob, without needing to drink it out of a coffee cup.
EAS 7025 heavy contact East Midlands approach on 13.18. Good day.
And should I ever slip and forget, I'm pretty sure I'll get reminded.
I'm pretty sure you will too.
Let's-
EAS 7025 heavy, did you copy?
So you remember the gentleman I'm working on running out of business, right?
7025 heavy.
Yes, really?
In flight sim economy, yeah.
Yeah, and I used to have a fellow.
Yeah. So
Is it working?
I I was able to get his actual aircraft ID number. And he tried to leave here and go down into Australia and do some business. And I could see his manifest of what he picked up and where he was going, but he hadn't picked it up yet.
So you grabbed it.
He was waiting to land there to pick it up, which is a bad idea. You should always book ahead, right?
Yes.
I picked it all up. And went to the next 3 airports and picked all them up. Then went back to his home airport, and usually I fly for high, dollars per hour, or I don't fly them.
Yeah. I got you.
Usually it's got to be over $28,000 an hour. I flew everything down to $5,000 an hour in that airport. All the shit jobs, even. There was nothing left for him. So he comes back up to AYPY and evidently had to log out because he had to get some sleep. So guess what I'm doing right now at AYPY?
Rubbing all his shit.
Yeah.
I've already booked ahead all of the assignments out of this airport. I can book up to 160, and they're all sitting in our lobby waiting for me to claim them.
That's just a typical Texan for you.
It's called an evil capitalist.
No, it's called don't shit on us. If you want to leave, do something else.
Just tell us you're going to leave and leave. We have no problem with that.
I did long ago, before you even turned up. You were still in 3-cornered pants when I left Eastern Hops.
Ryanair 2371, contact Manchester Center on
And
118.775.
you know how welcome I'm there.
Good day.
Yeah, and we have several guys that pop in that haven't been around a while. They're with other groups, and we don't mind that. We have no problem with it. But when you're going to leave, don't start jacking with their planes and doing silly stuff like that, and not flying for Eastern Hops while you're renting our aircraft, because and then be a coward about it. And
No, I'm too old for that sort of shit.
don't come talk to us in person and say, well, I'm going to go fly with my old group.
Good day.
Okay, good luck to you. If it would have stopped there, we'd have been fine.
Going to 118.775. Delta
I
221.
left Eastern Hops a long time ago and formed my own group and kept on popping in and out. You know the story between me and Pizza.
Yeah.
We're good mates. But if we should-
And to be honest with you, you say you left Eastern Hops. You haven't. You just started your own group. You've not left Eastern Hops.
I started 2 groups. The first one, oh God, that was a disaster.
You'll always be a part of Eastern Hops. You're still on our rolls. We still check on you.
I know that. I know that. I made damn sure I didn't burn any bridges behind me, because you never know. You may want to go back over that bridge one day.
Absolutely.
And that's what somebody has not even thought of. Too young, I think.
See you.
That gentleman, that ace of a fellow, is retired in his late 50s.
Channel 612, you
I
are
still
20
have no
miles
idea.
southeast. Climb and maintain
From a common
3,000 feet.
From a
Expect
common
ILS
sense and common
runway
courtesy
27
perspective, you're
approach by
absolutely
transition.
correct.
Oh no, from
Clear to
a
Vegas.
And manhood perspective.
A calendar's perspective as well, from my point of view.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via picket transition. Clear to picket channel 612.
Glide slope. Just point the nose down and hit the parachute.
The weather's not too great, so I'm just making sure I'm online.
Oh, you need a little ILS action going on there?
Yeah, it's a little cloudy.
Easy 6724.
What are you
Contact
flying,
Manchester Center on
A320 now.
118.775.
No,
Good day.
What do you mean, oh God?
God, another one who flies is the gas case.
I've been flying the longitude this morning for FSC economy. I need to have a go in an A320. I mean, come on.
2,500.
Yes, indeed. I think I'm rather fond of the DC-6. I want a tube line, I want to look for a hopefully Just Flight will reissue the DCA
Contact Manchester Center
55 series.
118.775. Good day.
That's all because it uses. I think it'd probably be better if
East Midlands approach
PDNV
EAS
did it,
7025 heavy is at
because it
2,500
could use
feet,
all the
climbing
gauges the
8,000 feet.
DC6 uses.
EAS 7025 heavy, East Midlands approach altimeter 29.88, continue to 127 EM as planned.
See, it's a bit cloudy grey. There's my local power station.
East Midlands approach Chenex
Nice.
612 is at 10,000
Oh,
feet,
you're streaming. I wonder if I
descending
can
7,000 feet.
see this.
Chenex 612 East Midlands approach altimeter 29.88, continue as planned.
Okay. Looks like a nice summer's day, doesn't it?
Like I say, typical UK where it literally has just pissed it down. But
Yeah.
it's dry outside and it's a little cloudy.
You see, you don't need that unless you can see the ground, you can land.
Please
I can now.
expedite your climb 8,000
There's
feet.
the
Turn
runway.
on it,
I
crack
can
off
see.
now, and just land the damn thing.
Would you get out? So these grey buildings just on the right hand side of the runway are from our lovely Amazon. Just built a huge rail freight terminal there for themselves.
A rail freight terminal. Well, I'll be damned.
1,000.
Okay, I'm going to take the aircraft.
Good idea.
It's the whole point of the game.
Yep. Yep. It's all about taking off and landing. The rest of the
EAS
stuff is just
7025 heavy,
stuff.
please expedite your climb 8,000 feet.
Yeah, shit.
Have you ever seen me fly the DC-6 through canyons at 50 feet?
500.
Yes.
I've seen you fly a lot of things,
400.
especially your megabus.
Yeah.
300.
That's the true Airbus. That's really the only real Airbus in this game.
200.
The rest of them are airplanes with wings. Not a bus.
100. 60. 50.
You're a little to the right there, Peanam.
30.
If you're in the left-hand side, you should be left of the center line.
5.
Peanam, are you excited about the 380 coming out for free?
Yeah, when's it due?
November sometime, if they don't push the date back. I'm excited about the DC-3.
Oh, God, yes.
I hope Aeroplane Haven did a good job on that. I love they did the Mustang P-51 I'm flying. That's probably my second or third favorite airplane. Probably third. I love the DC-6. That's my number one. Then the BAE 146. And then the little Mustang.
The DC-6s, that is, if I have to fly an airliner type thing, that's when I prefer to fly. I don't bother with these cigar tubes. They're boring. I should be more precise. I find them boring. Why are you still taxiing up here if you're flying FS economy?
I'm not flying this on FS economy.
Oh, I thought you was.
No, I've just done one on FS economy. I can fly an Airbus on it, but don't then make money for Eastern Hops. So
Chanex 612, you are 11 miles east of East Midlands. Contact East Midlands Tower on 124.005.
This is my CRJ. This is my CRJ 200 Bob.
Oh, I'm watching.
Peanam. Gotcha.
Okay.